Summer is on its way out the door and fall is here, and so are some of those cooler temps. Hi, Chaves County. I'm Tamara Schubert, your Family Consumer Science Educator for NMSU and Chaves County Cooperative Extension. This month, we are going to look at some fall fun activities. We're switching seasons, and for a lot of us, that means that we're doing some things around the house and adding in some decorations. So we're going to talk about some easy-made things that are easy on our budget as well. So today we're going to make pumpkins. And we're going to need a couple of handy things. You're going to need some leftover scraps. So for this one, I used an old plastic tablecloth. They are great. They're a couple of bucks at the store if you catch them off season. And if you've got a hole in one side, the rest of it is free to use. So you need some material. I also have some fall kind of plant material with some tractors and stuff for the one that we're going to be doing today. You do need some embroidery hoops. Depending on how many pumpkins you want to make, you need one hoop per pumpkin. So I went a little bit more expensive and I got the ones that were plastic that were already a color so that I didn't have to paint them. If you embroider, if you cross stitch, if you needlepoint, there's a good chance you already have these at the house. If they're wooden, go ahead and slap some paint on them or leave them the wood color depending on the look that you want. I went through and found some of my fall flowers or leaves and things like that as well. They were just extra garland stuff that I had around the house. And we're going to add a little bit of raffia today. And that's all you need. So most of it's stuff that we already have around the house. Very simple as well, and you can add to this as much as you want or take away as much as you want. So we're going to start by picking the corner of the fabric that we want to use. And I want to use this one section right here that has the tractor and the farm crops. It's got some pumpkins in it, which is kind of cool because we're going to make a pumpkin, right? So you're going to take the inside out of your embroidery hoop. You're going to put it under the fabric. Take your upper embroidery hoop and you're going to slip that right over. Cute, right? So then the next step is to take our scissors. You can do this a couple of ways. If you want them permanent, you can hot glue down and cut off the excess of the fabric. I like to switch mine out. You can use the embroidery hoops for Christmas ornaments at Christmas time, so you're not doubling your supplies or the amount of things that you have to store, right? So we're going to take our scissors right around the back real quick, and we're going to cut off this excess material. Again, if you want it permanent, leave you a little bit of border so that you can glue those down without burning your fingers. You can also do them Christmas on one side and Thanksgiving on the other. And then that way all you have to do is flip them around. You don't have to undecorate. Save you time and money, right? All right, so we're almost done. We're done. So here's the basis of our pumpkin. You can have your top going any direction. We're going to pull a couple of leaves off of our fall garden or garland. And the nice thing about the top of our embroidery hoop is that we can slip these leaves right in to that space, and it's going to cover up the top of that embroidery hoop. Again, if you want this a little bit more permanent, or if you want your leaves going a certain direction, you will want to tack that down. I like that they're all just spaced out wherever they want to go. But if you want them permanent, you can tack them down so that they go a little bit more in one direction or the other. And then we're going to take a little bit of raffia and stick it on the top as well. Mine happens to be tied in a knot. You can add as little or as much raffia as you want to. We're just going to take this whole thing and we're going to stick it again right back through that space where we stuck the leaves. It does take just a little bit to get it all through. We're going to cut off our excess over here. And I'm just going to tie this in a knot, and then we can spread it wherever we want to. All right, it's quick, easy, simple, and you have your pumpkins. If you want to pair both of them on a wall or on your mantle, on an end table or entryway table, take your pick. It is up to you. We will catch us next week. We'll have another fun activity with things from your house. Happy fall.